Gemini, what hidden aspect is coming up for you with regard to the lunar eclipse? For some of you, there's a tie to a fire sign person. This could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female, or just the traits of this page. Now, for some of you, you may be taking action with regard to a room. Perhaps this is a room in your home, a room at a hotel, an office, a child's room. And there could be issues surrounding hospitality or whether something is welcoming. Maybe you're expecting a visitor. You may be very excited about this. This could be news or a traveler from someone at a distance. And there's some new possibilities that require you to take some action. Could connect to the future, some new idea, some new attitude. Could be an educational situation, or maybe you are promoting something or selling something or trying to be inspiring, or your desires, your passion, your motivation is part of this influence. And you may be making some small changes. Maybe you are redecorating, renovating, repairing. Or maybe you are involved in some kind of meeting, and that meeting could be very successful, and maybe whatever you are promoting or pushing is very well received. And as a result, there's some new responsibilities, some new roles that you're playing. So for some of you, you're making some very small changes that are going to pay off for you later with regard to your relationships or socially or with regard to your environment. So maybe you're taking a trip, or you're dealing with somebody who is visiting from somewhere. Or maybe you are attending some conference, meeting, gathering where your social skills, your communication, your ability to sell an idea or concept is going to be very important. But for others of you, perhaps you are taking action to close yourself off. You're isolating yourself from outside influences because something about the relationship is making you feel uncomfortable with something. Maybe you jumped into something and now you are rethinking it. Maybe you're anticipating something negative to occur, or you're dealing with somebody who's irresponsible, or you're just not motivated to connect, so something is stagnating. And so there are issues where trust is involved, whether somebody is reliable or not, feeling conflicted about how you feel. So you may be very complacent about offering hospitality or socializing with other people. In the positive, you're having some very enthusiastic and spirited connections with other people. You're putting forth a lot of effort. You are in pursuit of something. And it may mean you connect to other people or you gather with others. There's some kind of messages, and maybe it involves some new acquaintances or some new possibilities for you. Libra, what hidden concern is the lunar eclipse bringing up for you? It may connect to your personal magnetism, the strength of your conviction, your loyalty, your devotion, your faithfulness in regard to a lover, a person that you are attracted to, or perhaps a friend or a sibling. But most likely this would be the potential for a love affair. This is about you accepting your own self-worth, the acknowledgement of your own value, feeling complete and whole and at peace with yourself. So there's some issue that connects to your own confidence, your own strength, and perhaps learning how to influence others in a positive way. You may be trying to overcome some kind of problem, and you are going to have faith in your own ability to do so. Maybe this is about your physical health, your mental health. Maybe you're trying to recover. You're trying to empower yourself or be more self-reliant. But it could also be getting in touch with your instinctive urges, your sexuality, your passion, your libido. So for some of you, you may be in some kind of arbitration with a partner, or you're coming to terms with your instincts and your sexuality with regard to a partner. And maybe you're taking a time out from somebody to regain your peace of mind, to get some confidence. Maybe you have some doubts about your abilities or how attractive you are. And perhaps you need to step back for a moment and gain your own inner strength before you strike out with anger or frustration, because something about your mental state also ties to your physical health. So if you've put in the effort necessary with regard to somebody you're involved with, then you can rest easy knowing that you've given it your all, you've done your best. You need to also trust your instincts about what's going on in a relationship. You have some intuitive insight that is probably on point for you. So perhaps, stepping away so that you can rejuvenate yourself, or maybe you're going away with a partner somewhere. But when you feel relaxed, if there's anything troubling you, you gain insight into that. Now, maybe you have fears related to a partnership because you think you're going to be rejected or you're going to be alone. And maybe you're settling. Maybe you're not even having the relationship that you want because you don't fully believe in yourself. So you just accept what's there or what you don't deserve from a partner, even if that's not the best situation for yourself. It could also be that you're looking at your partner and blaming them for the relationship or the state of affairs and not really taking into account your own impact on the connection. Maybe you are holding on to past hurts, and so you're not allowing yourself to have a happy future with another person. It could also be, though, that somebody in your life, somebody that you're attracted to, most likely a lover, may not be what they appear to be on the surface. They may not be honest with you, and maybe that's, triggering some insecurities or some depression. Maybe you have a lack of confidence. You're giving into your fears and insecurities, and it could be that you're involved in some kind of self-defeating behavior where, again, maybe you're settling or you're dealing with somebody who's very abusive, or maybe you simply have conflicting interests with your partner. But something about the strength of a partnership and your connection to it is going to be important right now. And so you're going to have the courage to rely on your intuition so that you can have peace of mind about where you're going. Something about your situation is going to trigger your personal best. You're going to realize how you can be better as a result of something you're involved in. Aquarius, what hidden issue is the lunar eclipse bringing up for you? You have the King of Cups. It could be someone connected to water energy. This could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female, or perhaps just the traits of this king will be important for you. This may be a father figure or somebody who is very emotionally stable, somebody that is mature, and maybe you find this person easy to talk to. This could be an advisor of some sort, somebody who is professional. Could be somebody who works with the emotional, the psychological, the creative, the intuitive. So he may be involved in a helping profession of some sort. Maybe he teaches something. So, he could be offering his support. Maybe this is a lawyer, a judge, a doctor, a counselor, or somebody who is just a very good friend to you. You may be involved in some kind of negotiation or something artistic or creative. And this is somebody who is looking out for your interests. They're willing to take on some extra responsibility. Maybe this is somebody who is spiritual or religious, or, again, they're doing something that is helpful. They're providing some kind of service. And that may be important. If this is an emotional situation, it could be that you're realizing that you need some help, some support, that you've been alone, for far too long, or that you really feel something for somebody, and those feelings are much deeper than you were aware of. And it's likely that this person, again, is supportive of you and they feel those same things. So this is a period where your desires are very intense, regardless of whatever kind of desires those are. You may want to go out of your way to impress someone, or you want to improve a situation, or maybe you want to defend yourself in some way. Or perhaps you want to destroy something that's negative. Now, this could be you taking on the traits of the king, or perhaps that's coming at you. But this is about getting assistance, having concern, caring for something, providing protection, taking responsibility, being a listener, and perhaps negotiating something. And it may have to do with perhaps sales or a business undertaking, or getting some kind of profit. So this may be somebody who's advising you or offering some kind of support with regard to your business aspirations, your professional goals. And it could be to your advantage to open yourself up to change, take on a different perspective. That may lead to some big advantage for you. So this is about going after your pursuits and using your skills to the best advantage. Negatively, you may be involved with somebody who is manipulating. This could be a con artist, or somebody who is parasitic, or somebody that's suffering from some kind of drug addiction or any sort of addiction. This person may be emotionally unstable. This may be a player, somebody who's self-indulgent, somebody who's only looking out for himself, and who's toying with emotions for personal gain. So you could find that you're connected to something where it's very complicated, it's not fulfilling, there's some exploitation going on. You may have some kind of damaging relationship in business or your personal life, or somebody may be playing you to get what they want.